Here we go, fellas. Back at
Yes,
it
sir.
again. Sorry, but when the money calls, you got to take the call.
100%. 100%.
Duke just got tested by Sienna.
It's an understatement.
I mean, I know y'all was eager for them to lose.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell
On the
yeah.
edge of my seat.
I'm over at work yelling at a Duke game. Yeah. I'm like, come on, bro.
I was in here trying to make deadline, looking at the game like, come on. But I think they were gassed. The coach should at least call the timeout to help these guys out. You didn't.
Or make a substitution.
Yeah, they did make a substitution.
This isn't the 60s, bro.
Right, like it's a high school game. I'm like, what are you doing?
Hey, you go down with your guys. You go down with your guys that you trust.
Give them a breather.
But I'm sure it's one guy off the bench that
can
come
give
in
you
and make
something.
a difference.
We're not saying gonna come off and drop 30, but something.
Exactly. 3 minutes. That's a breather for your best guy. I'm sure they were cramping. You see how the shots start falling short.
But when dude fell into the sideline, I thought that was the way they was gonna sub someone in. I was like, all right, bet. He injured, he limping. It's like, nah.
And your boy tripped him. Sorry.
Let's talk about it. Like any Duke slander, hey, we can unite, bro. People listen to this pod, they know we argue a lot, but
I ain't gonna slander them too much.
Yeah.
I mean, even though I hate Duke, but the moment they lose, that's when it goes up to the next level.
100%. Yeah.
I started a text to the group chat, but like I said, Duke, it looked like they never been in a big game. Like nobody really wanted the ball. If you notice, every time they kind of got in a huddle, what's the Davis kid? He was like kind of in everybody's face, like, come on. He kept having to do that. And I'm just like, this is kind of wild for this to be what? This first game of the tournament. And
but that also, like you said, it goes to the lack of experience in college basketball. If you notice the teams that have a lot of seniors, they do really well when it matters.
Right. They cohesive. They know each other.
And they know the system and
they
know what
they
works
all bought
in.
Like they're not afraid of the moment. Like
and another thing we should point out with that, if you look at Sienna, and again they got gas, but they wanted to win. I'm still not sure with the big teams that most of us root for. If it's a lot of important people in here. I'm trying to get noticed more than I'm trying to win. I'm trying to stand out.
I think it's more as I'm trying to stand out, and if we win, then it's like cool. Yeah, right. I'm with you on that.
It's hurting the game, man. It's hurting it. That kid from Kansas, to kind of spin it off, he's very talented. He has some very Anthony Edwards, Kobe Bryant like movement.
No, he's the real deal.
Yeah,
I haven't been that blown away by a freshman probably since Kyrie. Like when you see something, you're like, "That's
not KD."
The fluidness,
at least from the guard perspective. No, seeing, and I know that's a cool segue. I know, like seeing KD. I see the play.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
But I think, like from a guard perspective, Peterson reminds me of like the moment of like when I first saw Kyrie Irving play basketball, and I'm like, bro, this. As a Maryland fan, I'm like, we don't got no one to stop that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Peterson, but health, and that's a whole nother thing, which I'm sure
he stopped himself.
Once the lottery and everything else check out, we'll see. But but he's the real deal. Like he moves at a different pace. The IQ, he got it. Like it when you see it.
Levels.
Yeah, it's even like with Acuff. It's like defensive side, which that is an issue. It when you see it.
Correct.
Yeah, but Jarrell, the society we live in, if he has a cool enough crossover, we'll make up for that. We'll ignore that side of the ball. It.
Absolutely. Like, look at Luka, bro. Luka's amazing. And he's a cone, bro. He's a cone defensively. But what you do, like when
have you seen the numbers lately?
he amazing. Yeah. I know it's just the same. I see you, dog.
But also with Peterson, I do. Is he Kyrie's skills and Ben Simmons' mentality? That's gonna be a problem.
No, I feel you. I've watched some of his vlogs. They said all his like training people, his little personal coaches, they call him Michael Myers. He's like, I'm a serial killer. And you adopting that, now granted, he hasn't shown that outside of the BYU game. Yeah. You're like, oh, he's really in kill mode. It's like, oh, AJ nice, cool. I'm about to destroy him.
Which is another problem. And me and Derek, go ahead, but I'm gonna let you finish. But remember that.
Yeah, but I think he has the mentality. And even if you watch like some of his high school tape, his burst in high school is completely different than it is in college. Like his burst is better, so you could tell something is wrong. I just hope it's not like a Markelle Fultz thing, because that would be really unfortunate. Because again, you know it when you see it. And Peterson is
I didn't
that.
think about him. I like that. I didn't. This is kind of similar so far to him. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with that. He was kind of a superior athlete in college as well.
Yeah, well, you just looked at
Yeah.
like his pacing.
He
the
was, but I
control.
don't think he was the shooter as your boy.
No,
I
he
don't think he
wasn't a
had the
3-level
skills. I think it
scorer.
was more
No, he
athleticism
wasn't.
than actually
Yeah.
skills and talent that Peterson brings. I think when you look at Peterson, he's just a bucket getter from anywhere on the floor, and he reminds you of some of those guys that's in the league today. And I think his game transitions way better than what Folks was. Folks was a killer, and he was exciting to watch, but I don't think he was the same type of player
Oh,
as
I agree.
your boy.
Yeah, no,
He
Peterson.
missed
agree.
the tournament.
And also, I don't think Boozer is a top 5 pick in this draft.
Nah, I don't think so either. Especially after today. This draft got too much talent.
No, it's
You to be
this the most
comfortable with a
loaded
10,
draft we've
a
seen in a
12 and 10
while.
guy.
Yeah, I don't think, because I went to the ACC championship game and watched Duke versus Virginia, and I just didn't see enough for me to say, "Wow, this guy's just talented and crazy." Especially when you there just watching, and the only thing you can do is watch him. You don't got to look at a camera. You ain't got to do none of that.
Yeah,
Or
His
TV.
brother outplayed him today.
And
He
in
did.
the championship.
He
And
did.
I see, and it was like they was trying to get this guy the championship MVP in the ACC championship, and he couldn't seize the moment, or he couldn't do it.
I think
I
what
don't
you
think
was
he has moves. I think when you play against a bigger defender, he
He's
can't do
not as
much.
strong as you think he
He's
is.
pump faking a lot, and he got quick stand up of feet. He cannot move on defense.
and what
And I
Harper
think
alluded
a
to
lot of
earlier
things
is
is
his
you can't
motor.
he can't do nothing in the league.
Yeah, I think his motor is something that we got to question. But I guess to segue, who would you have? No order, but is the top 5 Peterson, Acuff, Debanzia, and who else would you have as the other 2?
Caleb Wilson
For sure.
and
One more kid.
it might. I mean, you could argue the guy from Louisville, Brown.
Yeah.
I got the Bancer number 1 clear number 1 to me.
Yeah.
The potential of what he can be, it just outweighs the rest of these guys because of his size and athleticism. I do think the Peterson kid is the most skilled.
Yeah.
Because he's in a smaller package, it's just you can replicate him quicker than the other. Like something, what was the kid from Kentucky that played for Timberwolves? I think he just got traded to Chicago.
Oh, Dillinger, Rob, or Dillingham?
Dillingham.
Yeah.
Dillingham. I went
Toppin maybe, but I think he just went out.
Okay. I went back and forth with a lot of folk about that kid, and I seen it like he's very creative. He can score very creatively. But I knew it wasn't going to transfer in the league just because his size, the makeup of his size ain't going to matter on the next level. Now, not to say Peterson is short. I just feel like that Devanza kid, the ceiling is a lot higher. I've seen it with him. And like you said, Jarrell, I just don't know the mind state of that Peterson kid because he brought it in that BYU game. But like you said, he brought it because Devanza was on the other side. So,
but the thing with AJ, you could argue like the BYU team isn't the greatest. Where I know some people were like, "Oh, BYU, I got him in like the Elite Eight at work." And I'm like, AJ's nice. That team isn't good. And I feel like with Darren, you've seen him.
And they lost one of their guys, so
yeah, and he was the shooter. You lose a cold white boy, like that's because he was the one that made the Kansas game close because AJ was struggling. I think AJ's always played, so him playing through the highs and lows, that's what you want to see as a GM and a scout.
Yep, exactly.
But we just going off, you got the number 1 overall pick, and you're picking the best player. I still think it's Peterson, but I'm not mad at AJ. because AJ's from Boston, so I was seeing him hang with Celtics players. I've been hearing about AJ since he was like 15, where it's like,
Yeah,
oh, okay,
I've been hearing about him a couple of years. He's
yeah,
very aggressive around the rim too. Like the way that he likes to finish is something that guys that are 10 years older do. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
can't do. No, I'm a big AJ fan. As a
Let me
as a
give
Wizards
y'all.
fan, if he come to us, I'm not mad.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a very good chance he may be on your team, which would
Yeah,
be crazy. AD and him beside each other. That's
it'd be beautiful.
more than formidable. Let me give y'all the top 10 mock.
AD.
They got the Bansa going 1 to the Pacers. They got Darren Peterson going 2 to the Wizards. They
Wouldn't be
got
mad at
Boozer
it either.
going 3 to the Nets. Wilson going 4 to the Kings. Flemings is the other guy I was talking about from Houston, the guard.
Okay.
What about the guy from Bama?
They got him going to the Jazz. They got Wagler going to Dallas. They got Ament from Tennessee. Pretty good.
Ahmed
Going to the Hawks. They got Acuff going 8th to the Grizzlies.
He's not going 8th.
Yeah, he's going
Louisville point guard Mikael Brown Jr. going to Chicago. And then they got the Alabama guard, Filone, who I do like. I liked him a lot in the tournament.
That's what I'm talking about, yeah.
He going to Milwaukee right now.
He a bucket.
Yeah, I like him. He probably could have came out last year.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. And another thing with this college, they got to fix this moving these guys around, man. It's like watching the freaking NFL to me, man. It's too much movement.
I think everyone should get at least one like free transfer, but after that one is like, bro, like
cost you a year.
It was like 27 in college. Yeah, it should really cost you like it did when we were growing up.
Yeah,
and you gotta. I mean, it's more rules. You should put if you transfer, you got to stay there 2 years.
Either stay there 2 years, or if you try to leave, you got to forego any NIL money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after your transfer, you don't get any NIL or there's like a cap on your NIL or something.
Just put they gotta pay.
Or pay to leave. And I know it's funny.
Pay to leave, and also it's penalties when you get there. You gotta pay the NCAA.
It's funny. I want to say maybe it's March now, so like maybe a month and a half ago, I was shooting the rules committee, and they were talking about NIL. Like a lot of Derek knows a bit, but Harper. These congressmen, they love the schools they went to. They rep that stuff heavy. And I'm over here shooting. Usually it's like, whatever stuff. I'm like, oh, they locked in. And they coming up with good ideas. They mentioned they should pay the money back. They mentioned like, hey, they should do like charity work. They were just throwing out ideas. I'm like, man, some of this is actually like really good. I hope ESPN or someone takes a notice. Like Congress cares. But believe me, like around March Madness time, I've heard people in the past, like when they see each other in the hall, like, yeah, we beat y'all. Yeah, like they talking hella trash. So it's a thing that if it continues, it'll make its way on the hill. And hopefully
for sure. Because you know why? Trump talking about it already.
Yeah.
So it's already there. It's just once it makes the floor, then you get more discussion.
Oh, absolutely.
And hopefully we get the NCAA to step in and do something.
And then do it for all sports, not just basketball.
Look, make your money, get paid off your name, image, likeness. But I think it just has to be controlled. The portal itself has to be controlled for these kids. And there's no control to it. Carolina's playing right now up 5-0 to start off. Now 5-1 since the guy on the thing. Bam's 83 points.
Hold on, let me to that. I wanted to finish that point I said earlier. You bring up Carolina. Again, more to me with the issue is the kids, the incentive of the money and the incentive of the future money, I think is just way more important to these kids than actually trying to be a team and trying to win. I think what we just seen with this Duke game, we're about to see that a whole bunch today, tomorrow. For sure. I think it's going to be more so than normal as well because it's just an incentive now. It's too much money, man. It's too much money, and these kids don't care. And I don't care what anybody say. I'm a Carolina fan. But it's
But
something
what?
going on with Mr. Wilson not playing. I don't care. He broke whatever, but it's just the way it happened to me. It's just like I don't know.
What's going on?
I'll let
You
you answer.
asking me?
I don't think nothing going on, man.
Of course you don't.
It's,
I
he
understand.
got
I mean, I
hurt
get it.
in practice. The guy was
Okay.
coming back. And then he had another injury to put him out. He just got hurt.
Whole team built around him, Jarrell.
I mean, he the best
Season,
player.
hey, look, season over. The season is over. It's over.
I mean, they playing today, so it ain't over
I got
yet.
us losing today. I do. I got them losing today.
They could. That could happen.
You like 16-1 since January.
Yeah, that's out the door, though.
We shall see.
Indeed.
Bam's 83 points, the most in NBA history.
It's not.
I mean, second NBA history. I had it in my head when I just said
the way they've been talking about it, you would think so.
What y'all make of it?
So let me give you my perspective as the resident Wizards fan on this pod. So
I mean, it didn't look good for y'all.
no, I mean, of course not. It was funny, like when they're like, "Oh, Bam got 31 in the first quarter." I'm like, "Oh, Bam eating," and then I'm like, "Oh, he's playing us. Oh, this is bad." So then,
very bad.
This is also the same day that the Max Crosby trade gets rescinded. So my phone's blowing up. I'm on the phone talking to different people. They're like, "Bro, what do you think?" So I'm up way later than I should be, and I'm like, "Okay." He has 43 going in the half, which is crazy for Bam. But I'm still on the phone. My boy Steph there, Steph, he called and he's talking about Jaylen Brown getting ejected. So we talking about that. I should be asleep. So I should know what happens till I wake up. And then right before I'm getting to go to bed, I see that Bam has 62 going into the fourth. And I'm like, nah, he might do something historic. Now, Harper, if you don't know, we can't watch Wizards games on local television. We have to have the monumental package. I'm a Wizards fan, proud Wizards fan. That's stupid. Not paying $15 to $20 a month to watch the Wizards when I live here. If I didn't live
how
here,
is he gonna make money?
figure that out. Why? I mean, if you live, Harvey, you live in the Carolinas, you can watch any Hornets game you want. You don't have to pay.
Be fair, we can now, but maybe 3 years ago you couldn't. It was the same deal.
Yeah, and they just started that. So I'm like, I'm not paying to watch the Wizards 20 a month. Like, if I didn't live here, that's different. So I hit my boy Mike, and I'm like, I know Mike is a bigger Wizards fan than I am. I know he got a link. So through him, I'm watching it, and I caught the last fourth quarter. And if y'all want to say it's unethical hoops, the last 5 minutes, sure. But did Bam have a career night?
The last 5 minutes, exactly.
Yeah, because like before, he had 62 going in the fourth quarter. That hadn't happened since Kobe. So that's when people were like, bro, this was a wash. I'm like, nah, bro. Like he really was having the greatest night of his life. And I feel Kobe stands, and I'm a Kobe fan. I'm not a stan. Seeing them crash out was ridiculous, bro.
You know why it's hard? For what you just said. He had the best game of his life. And so did Kobe, and Kobe scored 2 less points. They can't.
I mean, we was triple teaming Bam. Now,
but you absolutely right.
The Heat fouling our players so they could get more shots, that's nasty. But in general, bro, like Hero's hurt, Powell's hurt. You got the green light. Your mom there, Asia's there, and Asia missed the 10,000 points, so she like go for it. And then when we found out from the Miami Herald, it was on his grandmother's birthday, who was dead, and she was 83. That's some real Disney movie channel type stuff. Right. And we over here complaining, saying this bad hoops. Bro, 83 is 83, dog. Granted, is it Bam? Should it have been a cooler player, a sexier name? Who cares, dog? Go get it. Like,
who would have been acceptable name for this? To me, is
Luca,
And
and
Edwards.
Tatum,
SGA.
No,
SGA.
definitely not Tatum. Oh God.
No, but I'm just saying, if you're thinking of like just names, Bam is in your top. Like Bill Simmons said, yo, if
I mean, yeah, I agree with Jarrell.
I joke with
Go
Derek
ahead,
all the
Jarrell, finish.
time.
Go
I
ahead,
say
Jarrell,
Bam
finish.
can't score 20 points every night. He can't.
but the funniest thing I always thought of Mike Beasley's interview with Udonis, and he was like, yo, y'all don't know how good Bam is, man. Like if Bam
Yeah,
really
brother.
got 30 shots a night, y'all would really see Bam do some amazing stuff. And as this happened, I was like, yo, Beasley really said it. He told us, and he was right.
Bam is a good player.
Yeah.
He just, it's like he kind of timid on offense. I don't know. Like I don't think he knows, because like
That's
he
just
was
not his
just
role.
blowing by Sar in that game, and I think Sar is a decent defender. But
Sar had
he
a great game too. That's the crazy part. But
Yeah.
Sar, it was only in like 20 minutes, had 28. Like Sar was
Yeah.
hooping, but it was one of them like you don't got no one, and
he couldn't
Didn't
move
matter.
his feet. He couldn't
His
move
hoop.
his feet with Bam.
yeah, like 43 at half from Bam, and he got the green light because all of my shooters aren't in. Go for it.
He had 30
Shout
in
out
the
to Spo
first
for letting
quarter.
them for keeping them in the game. Because even Pat Riley afterwards like, bro, I probably would take you out at 70. Like, nah, go for it. Because this has never happened again.
So
No,
he
Like,
played
he's
the
never
whole
gonna get
game.
that level of green light.
no.
It
Yeah,
just
a lot
sucks
of
that happens
things
against
have
my
to
team,
align.
but it's cool.
A lot of things have to align for something like that to happen. So
Yeah.
Go for it.
I
But
mean,
I will say,
for
now
Tatum,
seeing this, 100 points will definitely happen in my lifetime. Someone
Oh,
will go ahead.
definitely now. Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
what does that look like though? 15,
Not
23
too
or
much
something.
further off it is.
Oh, I mean, it's definitely gonna be Bam shot.
Imagine
I'm just
Steph
saying, is
getting hot like
it more of the field goals than the free throws?
It's
Yeah,
got to
it's
be
definitely
more
more field
field
goals.
goals and free throws.
It's definitely more field goals. I don't see it being 43
3-pointers.
free throw attempts. That's crazy.
Imagine
But I
Steph
guess
on a heater like that.
It might happen on the Wizards again.
let's not do that. but knowing how badly we've lost in the craziest fashions, anything is possible. I pray that doesn't happen. But if someone get the green light and they just cash in, and also you gotta have the coach to say go for it. Because we've seen other hot moments. Clay 60 on 11 dribbles. Clay didn't play that fourth quarter. We've seen other people where it's like, oh, he's cooking. Oh, we're gonna take him out. Like Luka and Dame are the last two where Luka did it in the flow of the game, and Dame was hitting, but at the end he started getting gas. You could tell. But you need someone with that motor, and it's like, hey, if it's your night, go for it.
For sure.
This what's wrong with the NBA, man. They can't let this nostalgia go. Like the video with McGrady saying, "Oh, the NBA ain't got enough talent for 2 more teams." As much as it's how much we talk about the amount of talent that we have now.
Okay,
You know
I
what I'm saying?
see what McGrady meant though. There are some elite players today are a lot more skilled to play the game of basketball.
I mean, they say it's a better league today than back then. So,
but it's one, folks don't play defense. They don't know the fundamentals. They're more talented and they're definitely more athletic.
Athletic, you're right.
But
bigger
people
humans.
don't know how to do a chest pass, bro. I learned how to do a chest pass in the 3rd grade. There are dudes in the NBA who don't know how to do a chest pass.
Triple threat is some guys that don't really understand triple threat. They don't.
So from his standpoint, if I'm looking at like the IQ, because these players are dumb. That's what we're talking about with Darren Peterson. Like the IQ is different. Now, granted, when you're 18, 19, that takes time. There's dudes 27, 28. Still morons, bro.
Why they gotta be that?
Bro, you and I, we both watch basketball. You know, it's like, yo, he just doesn't make smart decisions.
That's why I can't watch college basketball every day.
They don't love the game, and that's the difference. So when in that perspective, if you're diluting it, allowing more talent in, I can see why T-Mac says that. But I mean, Seattle deserves a team. Rather Vegas, I mean, that's cool. But Seattle getting the Supersonics back, that's gonna be dope. But I see.
I think you go Vegas because it just makes it a more of a sports market. You already got everything else there.
Yeah, you
to
got
just
the
go.
women's, you got the Raiders, you got the Golden Knights in hockey.
The
Yeah, no,
A's,
I
ain't the
get it.
A's about to move there.
Yeah.
Yeah. To me, I heard a rumor that it's going to be more difficult to put the team back in Seattle than Vegas because they having trouble with getting the main investors. Whoever was initially going to do it is not now. So
Yeah, no, and I can see that. And then I don't know if they got a new arena. Like at least Vegas, they'll build
that's
one
why they
quick.
left, right?
Amongst other things, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I want the Sonics to come back. It feels like an original iconic team. Like
For sure.
the name
And it's
was
like when
cool.
the Hornets
Yeah,
left and
exactly.
came to Bobcats. It's like, come on, it's historic.
Yeah,
It's there. And then when it came back, it's just like, all right, now
it's
we
like
back.
now we're here,
And
right?
now
If
you
the
get
Thunder
that.
didn't have
that real.
KD when they became a team, they would have became the Bobcats. Like, just being honest, if they didn't have a marquee name on that team to keep them relevant, they would have been the Bobcats. But the Thunder is cool now. They household name. They're accepted. I thought the
I
Thunder was
remember
a
people
team
laughed
rebuild.
at the Thunder name. They
I
was like,
did
"What is a
too.
Thunder? This is
It
stupid."
was
But
so
when you
stupid.
win, it all goes away, bro.
Yeah, it just sounds normal now. OKC Thunder.
Yeah, no one even blinks an eye. But
I think every time you get a new name, I mean, we went through that, Harper.
You
We
right?
switched names in high school. I
Yeah.
think every time you get a new name, it's something new. Just like drill, Washington football team, now Washington Commanders. It's just something new. And then eventually it stick, and eventually it's just like, all right. Every time you win, nobody cares about anything.
Agreed.
What
Like,
if you're
again,
winning? You don't care about nothing.
bro, they
Fans
were
won't complain about nothing if you win.
no. This is why I tell you about you're in the DC sports scene, but you don't know how toxic and stupid our fan base is. The
Well,
fact that they were
I
fans
lived in
saying
Philadelphia, sir. So
no,
you can't be no worse.
I'm saying our fan base is Philly. That's we can really
you about the same. You about the same. I'm telling you from what I see and what I hear, and what people say.
I would love to have a full on pod about that one, but there were
get Ori on here. Y'all can go back and forth.
There were Commander fans saying, "I would rather us be 4-13 and be the Redskins than 12-5 NFC Championship game."
Well, you're gonna have
you're
gonna have one or two of those.
No, it's not one or two, bro.
Nah, it's not one or two. It's people
not,
at my
bro.
job that still want them to be called the Redskins.
Bro, it's a thing, bro.
I don't. Well,
that's
you
what
haven't.
I'm saying.
But that's the thing. You ain't won a Super Bowl. Win a Super Bowl and see what they say.
All right. We can revisit this.
Yeah, we can.
I think what's good with Washington now is y'all's quarterback. Not like RG3, who was a Redskin, and that still kind of stuck kind of your last little, very good time.
Yeah.
Now that he is completely a commander, and
100%.
depending on how high he can exceed at being a commander, it won't matter.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. I agree with that 100%. But yeah, if you win, like you said, Dave, if you win, no one cares, bro. Because now we're buying merchandise because you're winning.
Yes.
You know how much gear I bought, bro? Like, if we're winning.
But also, it's just like
people want to support. They want
the
support.
Every time the Eagles won, the city was different.
Yeah.
It was more vibrant. It was lit up. You got the gear on. People walking by. You see some smiles. See people talking.
Yeah.
And when they lose, turn the radio on and listen to what.
No, I've heard some Philly.
I used to work 6 to 2:30 schedule, probably the best schedule I had. And turn it on. The show started at 6. The one popular show in the morning. And just sit on there, and I could just sit in the car all day and listen.
Yeah, no, Philly
and
fans,
people come on there. This coach don't know. I think the main people, and still had it last year, is that running the ball. They always have the running the ball thing that happens every year. It's like, all right, what weeks are we going to start talking about running the ball? It's always happening. I think they had that big issue, but listen to the radio. That's why, like when I'm driving in the work car, I'm listening to sports radio or talking to Harper. about how silly y'all sound in the group chat. But that's here no there.
Well, I definitely talk about y'all to me and Kato. I'm like, bro, you see what they doing, bro? Like, I definitely
What we
no
do.
shame.
And how you say I'm what you called the other day? I mean, probably some weeks ago I don't know what you
Oh,
called it.
bias?
No, I'm not
Was it
biased,
that?
sir. Definitely not biased.
Okay.
No, you said I was. It's almost like gaslighting or something. You said I was doing in the group chat, and I was like, you don't even know the context of the conversation.
Oh, about that. When y'all was talking about
K-Dub
Kawhi.
definitely gaslights. K-Dub, Twine. Oh, they
You
gaslight.
gaslight
Move your
too,
mic
Harper.
a little bit closer, Harper.
I do a little bit. I do.
Yeah, you definitely
move your mic a little closer.
You definitely gaslight.
Yeah. There you go.
But yeah, like I think the gaslight for me.
And you
right
antagonize.
I'll put a laughing emoji or
silent antagonizer.
Yeah,
you don't say nothing like KD.
Like Harper trying to say, yeah, there's the KD fan in the chat. I'm like, I see it. I wanted to not respond, but I'm like, I'm gonna dignify. I'm gonna give you this.
So respond now.
I see everything.
Respond now.
There's nothing to say, bro. Like,
I got plenty to say because.
So you trying to say?
No, listen.
The guy had 4 points in 2 quarters in 2 different games, and it's nothing to say about that.
Back to back game.
Like, yeah.
Gosh. Okay.
That's why. What am I supposed to say to that? He played bad. Like,
I mean, let's talk about what the.
I wish we could go back in the earlier pod. And I said at the end of the season, he was gonna break down. He is not. He's not young enough to be the number one guy no more. I mean, he's just not. He's not.
I mean, but that's and you're not necessarily wrong, but I think Van Vliet being hurt and none of the Sengun's been balling for sure, but the rest of the guys like
Sengun can't move his feet.
No, and I like Sengun, but he can't play no defense.
He can't. And then if the thing how teams are defending how the Lakers were back-to-back games, they're kind of using what Boston used against him in Brooklyn. If we can really trap KD and let one of these other dudes beat us, because KD he's not a 3-point marksman in a sense where that's his bread and butter. His bread and butter is flow of the game, middies, cash. If you stopping that and no one else is doing anything to combat it, you're winning every game. Like I looked at KD's numbers yesterday at 18 on 7 of 11 from the field. KD's always an in the flow guy. Now,
did you watch the game?
I didn't watch the game. I'm not saying that he was elite. I watched the highlights and the recap. But
he was very frustrated in that game. He was frustrated a lot of that game.
Because he expects things a certain way. Like I'm in the flow guy. Even I remember we talked about the Netflix show Starting Five. When you watch Kevin, it's like I get mine the way I need to get mine, and that allows the team to function. But if the team isn't functioning, then I really can't do anything. And KD's not I wish he was again, we mentioned Bam. I would love to see Kevin in the green light shooting 40 shots. That's just not him. It's never really
not at this stage.
Yeah. He does it in spurts, but I don't think he's doing that today.
But I'll say this, and let's be honest, and see, this is the contrast I feel. To me, this is the biasness with a lot of our group. There's people with sports, period.
Yeah, no, everyone has bias. I just want people to own it. Once you own it, it's like you, like for example, you don't like Bryce Young.
Let me give the example now.
Okay, cool.
Let me get the example now. If I didn't bring this up, Derek might bring it up, but we'll completely ignore the fact that you threw all your teammates under the bus during the All-Star break or got exposed during the All-Star break, and y'all ain't been the same team. You haven't. To me, the knock on KD from OKC to now, it's no leadership. He doesn't do the little things. It's just look at me be great. And it's like, man, you're great, bro. You're one of the best players ever. But he really thinks that's enough. That should be enough. And it's proven time and time again, KD. It's like, it's not enough.
I think, but it's funny, like, I've watched a lot of like different documentaries and stuff on Kevin. The way he leads is by example. There's like they showed the LeBron engaged on the sideline with Austin Reeves or whatever, and then Kevin just sitting there. That's really how Kevin does it, and I'm not excusing it. You want your players to be vocal and stuff. That's what you want to see. But I've seen KD stuff.
Yeah, but you don't
scenes.
you wouldn't throw your coworkers on the bus and say, all right, man, let's go do this production together and win.
No, I mean, you're right.
You don't do that.
I mean, I can be funny.
But I think it's more than that. I mean, he don't.
But like, what's the point?
Yeah, but he might not be wrong, but it ain't right.
You're right.
But the thing is about like breaking a press and a double team is almost the same thing. And they couldn't break a double team. He had the first game. I think they played the Lakers. Bless you. He had like 8 or something, 9 turnovers.
Yeah,
and it's just like, come on, man, it's easy. And I think what's wrong with Houston, we ain't gonna talk about Ime Jackson, but we'll let that ride. But I think what's wrong with Houston,
the best coach in the league, wasn't it?
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
It could be a point guard, and we see that, and they need like someone that can kind of get people in their spots, and they don't have to worry about it, and they can kind of break down the defense. Yeah, we see that, but that don't mean like you can't play defense or you can't guard nobody or you can't like what's the boy Easton? He ain't made a shot in what they say 1 month.
I was at the Wizard game.
He ain't won a 3-pointer in 1 month. I think he owed for like 20 something.
Yeah, I was at the Wizard game and he ain't do nothing.
I actually like him too.
And it's just like, all right, are we like Sagoon? He can't guard nobody. More like Boozer. Can't guard nobody, move his feet. Everybody picking up on his moves and what he's doing.
I mean, can't shoot.
And it's just like, I can see Sagoon gone this summer. Like I can see him really traded. Greek gonna probably be available.
Oh, I mean, if you want to do that, then.
But my thing is this: do we think that'll work? Like I don't know. KD and Giannis on the same offense. Like, how would that look?
I mean, KD can.
It might work only because of Greek can handle the ball.
But
and only KD got to just do his final shots.
The ball. That's another thing. KD got to do too.
That's not true.
I think KD plays play off the ball. Yeah, he can play off the
No.
ball.
He can. Okay, so to me, the ball should be in Giannis's hand. He should be point forward if that is the scenario. And then I guess KD would play around him for the open shots like a Golden State. That's the only way I can see it working. But to me,
the Thunder with Russ was ball dominant and Kevin just in the cut. Like, if you need a bucket, I'm here. If you want Boogie, go Boogie.
That didn't work.
It
did work, but it didn't take us to where we needed. And that was prime KD. That was MVP.
I mean, there's a lot of different reasons why.
Well, you know, only thing that took him, right? A 73-9 win team. That's what took him.
Yeah, and he was the best player.
Can't ignore that, man.
He was the best player. I'm not denying that.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying
that's what got him to the.
But they played They played a brand of basketball where it was fluid movement.
But Jarrell, it's like saying, man, KD won the race in the fastest car. It's like, yeah, he had to race the race.
I mean, he did, but to me, that's also we remember how you mentioned nostalgia. We talk about the '96 Bulls, right?
He had boosters.
that 2017 Warriors team might be the best team of the generation now, where it's like, bro, that's peak basketball. If I wanted, we have kids, and it's like, how do we show them how to play the game of basketball? Cut that tape on.
It was dope to see.
It was incredible hoops. Like, that's what you want.
KD's career since then has hurt that part of his career.
Yeah, that foot line changed a lot.
I was talking to somebody about this today, 10 years ago.
He ain't been out of the second round in his 30s. That sounds insane. He's my age.
Since then.
He has not been out of the second round in his 30s. I think he's won 3 playoff series. I think it's 3.
He beat Boston.
He beat
Boston.
Did he win one last year?
No, he wasn't in last year. He beat the Lakers.
Playoffs. And then they got swept by
Oh yeah, I forgot he went to the
Minnesota.
Suns. So they didn't win nothing at the Suns when he went there.
No, they did because they lost to the Nuggets in the second round. I want to say it was the Clippers. They beat the Clippers.
You're right. They did.
They beat the Clippers.
So he won two.
The first year, yeah. The second year he lost to the Timberwolves, and the third year they didn't make the playoffs. Right.
Correct.
With the Nets, they beat us round one. No Jaylen Brown, by the way. Lost to Milwaukee, and then
the foot on the line does that. It changed the basketball.
Slide back.
You're right. Or wear your regular size shoe.
Yeah. And then who they lose to the next year? No, we beat them in the first round.
We swept them.
Yeah, I swept them. He created a whole new game plan that he had never used since, but it's cool.
Jarrell, he has won 3 playoff series in his 30s.
In 10 years.
It's crazy, bro.
You know what that sound like? Mike
That
Tomlin.
don't sound like a top 15 player, man. It don't.
Sound like Mike Tomlin.
Man, Mike Tomlin, the top 15 coach to you, didn't salute.
And again, we have to talk about this. Why do the Phoenix Suns look better?
Because they have
the Rockets look worse.
Guard. They have point. They got rid of Kevin, and they were able to add in the things they needed with Kevin.
You know what
you think Green is good? Like you even think he's playing good this year?
And he ain't even been playing like that.
No. He just started playing.
Yeah, but their team, they flow better. Like they have
you don't
point
think
guard
Brooks
play.
is a better leader?
If you want to say that. I mean, you did say that. Oh, you alluded to it because you're like, he wins everywhere he goes. That's cool.
I've been on it. Dylan Brooks is a good player. I remember when everybody after the Lakers series, this guy should be playing in Japan.
In China.
Right.
No,
I take him tomorrow.
He's annoying. He's not a bad player. He's an annoying player to watch and root for or against. But he can hoop. He's been hooping since Oregon.
Yeah, he's a Patrick Beverly type of guy. But
yeah.
That adds to Patrick Beverly's game and his.
But a little bit more size. That's probably what.
Oh yeah,
way more, which helps his ability.
And he's a good defender. I will say that.
Yeah,
he raises havoc, man.
He does, man.
He gets in stars' heads. Yeah,
but like if you listen to Devin Booker talk about Kevin, I think if you like listen to people talk about what KD means to them in terms of the play and stuff, you can read between the lines. Like KD wasn't the reason that team didn't work. It was really Bill, but you can't say that.
I'll give you that. It's just, to me, I would think it's like Kevin's flaws are pretty obvious. I feel like he's had the same flaws since OKC.
I mean, even with the Nets thing, like it should have worked, but I can't control if Kyrie don't want to get vaxxed, and then now Harden's like, yo, he tweaking. I gotta be
like, I'm pretty sure they went there for Kevin. Like, I'm sure this was centered around Durant.
It was centered really around Kyrie, and Kyrie was able to bring Kevin. Which, if you want to talk about that and leadership, cool. But once
I heard that KD wanted to go to New York Knicks. That couldn't be. They didn't trust the ownership, which
he was right,
understandable at the time.
Yeah,
and they went to the Nets, and I just feel like he could have did a lot more. As far as not on the court, he's a great player. It's more of the, hey, we're gonna do what I want to do because this is my fucking team. Excuse me.
No, you're right. I can't disagree with you there. I just know that in how I've like watched Kevin over the past, with 18 years, that's just not. That's not his mentality.
Why is he so comfortable doing it on the internet? Like honestly, he has no problem going in. He was DMing some guy about Drake and Kendrick Lamar every day at 6 a.m. for like
now. All right, and I saw that too. I don't know if you follow Busby. Busby can be annoying, and I actually follow him. Like we're cordial on the internet, so I know who that person is. He really champions who he rides for. He rides for Kendrick heavy. And it's one of those, like, if a dude just keeps spamming you saying you suck and you're a Drake stan and a dick rider, eventually
block him.
You could block him. But then it's like, now Kevin responding the first time, I'm totally in favor of that. Responding every other day for the next 2 weeks, that's wild. I can't get with that.
And I only bring that up because it seems like he is with the shits. He is with the smoke.
But Kevin,
why is it so
like
hard?
engagement.
Why is it so hard to express at work? You know,
I mean, Kevin just looks for engagement, and also, and remember, I was talking about these dudes are done. Like basketball fans hate basketball. Like they like narratives. They don't really like the game, which is why everyone's mad at Bam. They don't like basketball. Yeah. Like, and that's the difference. I think when I argue with people who love basketball more than football, I'm like, football, we love the game. We don't care if it's a Mahomes. We root for Mahomes proudly, and he in Kansas City. It's not like, oh, he got to be in the top 5 market, and then we might root. We care about Josh Allen. Who cares about Buffalo? Nobody. Like, in the grand scheme of things. But basketball, if you're not on this certain team, I don't know if I really like you for real. And that KD get like, because he is a student of the game.
You gotta have it. You gotta do it from below, and you gotta have this.
It has to be aesthetically pleasing. Like you gotta be.
He came
cool.
into a situation that was already
Exactly. Football is like, nah, bro. We like it for this, and yeah, that's the difference. But I'm with you. Like Kevin, he my man, and again, I was hyped. I told you I was hyped to see KD play in person for the first time. He got 30 on 8 shots. That stuff was amazing. Like, and to just watching dudes like, bro, he's really, and you're looking at him in the game like he's not really doing anything. You look at the box score, like he has 15 and a half. That's just how he moved.
Yeah, but you still gotta critique him for the lack of, though.
For sure. But I thought
it's amazing that he's doing that, but it's just like he just said 3 playoff series wins in almost 10 years.
That's crazy.
That's a top 15 guy.
We saying a top 15
guy of all time.
Yeah, yo.
I mean, we could talk about what
it's like the
choking in back-to-back game 7s in the last 2 years, but he's the top. Jokic, Nikola Jokic, failing in the playoffs like that. we could do that too. We want to go there, like
we can.
We can.
And he's the top 15 guy. Top 20 guy.
He's 10 years younger.
Or Greek is. I think Jokic and Greek are the 2 active players rising up the top 25, top 30, right?
It's got to be SGA now. I mean,
he got to win another one. He's
win another one.
He got to win another one. And the other 2 guys got they climbing, but
they only got one.
They got one. Come on.
I mean, they got one championship. They got 3 MVPs. Like that matters, bro.
He got to more so win another MVP, which I mean, he probably gonna be the last man standing at this point.
Yeah, I feel for K, man.
So if he win MVP this year, is he climbing up?
Does he win a championship with that?
If he win MVP this year, is he climbing up? He had the same thing Greek has, and he's doing it more current.
No DPOY, but yeah,
Greek ain't been out the first round since he won. We can say the same thing.
Yeah,
you're right.
This is why I say you have to update the resume. And this is why I critique so hard when they talk about the Jays, when the only thing they're doing is winning. But everybody else is still getting out the first round.
I think
passes because they're getting out.
SGA got to win this year.
Because I don't think he has to win this year. If he wins MVP this year.
They were talking about them going 75, winning 75 games, and you got your chain snatched by the Spurs. No, we talking about that, bro. We talking about that. If they fold, bro.
Yeah, but you going off of somebody else take. Go off.
See, look, hey, listen.
Bro, people had to bring in the record.
They starting to turn. They starting to turn on
the record, bro. Nah, bro. I like SGA. I think SGA fired.
But hey, listen, with Jarrell, people starting to turn on him. You know the thing now? He on TV and you get to see. I remember it's so funny. Not to harp back on my boy Tatum, but I'm here to defend.
Nah, it's cool.
I remember how much I was told his game was so boring and he was so boring to watch. And now we get to watch this guy.
No mid range. No mid range.
Did say that though. I never.
He has no mid range.
Tatum's game is better. Tatum is
said that.
Yeah, I said that. I never said his game was boring. I'm
a
not.
lot of people, but that was a narrative, Jerez. My point. It was.
Oh no, you're right. I remember that.
And again, it's insane how we go from that to it is not exciting watching him. It is when they're winning because he wins.
I like watching SGA because he's the mid range. That stuff's beautiful. Like getting in your spots, cutting people up. That's
He has no bag.
SGA has no bag.
He has no bag.
All right,
His bag is his offhand. And for some reason,
Push it
the
off.
referee let him take not 2 steps, but 4 steps to get to his. Man, I can send you a clip, Jarrell. I'm gonna start sending you clips like the LeBron song.
no, please,
SGA
yeah, I don't know if he
traveling.
was sending you the LeBron song. Like, he sent me like 10 videos, and I'm gonna watch
better
it
every
because
day.
y'all my guys. But don't. You can send me the clips, but if it's like 10 videos, I'll screenshot, put in the chat, be like, Harper, you gotta relax. There, it was like 10 videos
Another
in
one.
4 days. It was literally that, bro.
They were good, though. They were good.
Some of them were good, but like, all right. No, but to me, if SGA wins a championship along with the MVP, which it's looking like, barring any injury or whatever, he will do, then yeah, we can have a conversation because now you got 2 of them.
He'll be ranked higher than Greek.
Nah, I can't do that.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Greek's a better defender. Like,
Greeks had a worse team too. Greeks done more with a worse team.
Correct.
1 year. He hasn't done that in 5. Maybe 6.
Year?
No, Greeks was 1 year. That's cool. The SGA, like, the reason that Tatum and Jaylen Brown don't get the praise they deserve is the team is a good team.
Right. Just like
if we think the Celtics are
no, and this is what I talked to Trav about.
Some roster construction.
Hold on. That's what I talked to Trav about. Because one, when we went, they always want to say, "Oh, you had this, you had that, you had," like, we really hyping up OKC team right now.
They got Jared McCain for freaking peanuts, bro.
Statistically, Derek, they're all-time.
Yeah, but that could be the system. That could be the coach. That could be
not the
everything to make up. It is the system. It is the system.
So we think you think McCain was good?
They got a great coach, a great system, a great GM.
Like, you got a fire player for the nothing to come off your bench,
bro. They got what they get SGA for?
Nothing, or they got it for Paul George. It wasn't nothing.
Paul George turned out to really not be much. Stupid. They still cashing picks from that trade. He about to be a 2-time MVP.
Shout out to Kawhi for hooping, so that way they don't get a lottery pick. Because man, that would have been bad.
Yeah,
that really would have that would have been on some KD going to the Warriors. Like, bro, they win a chip, and then you go get Darren Peters, or you get AJ DeBonja. What are we gonna do with that? Nothing.
Well, it ain't gonna happen.
No, I mean, no. That's what, like, shout out to Kawhi and James Harden.
That'll make me go, woo! We ain't the most hated team no more.
Oh yeah, y'all, yeah. They would be first.
We would not be the most hated team if they got Peterson or the bench.
We would just be sitting there like, well,
I don't know about that.
I mean, no, it's not happening because the Clippers are hooping. But yeah, that was a thing. Remember, everyone was in fear. They were like, bro, the Thunder might break the record. The Clippers are playing bad. They're going to get a top 3 pick. Like, all that was in play. Now you
early on.
Jarrell, I want your opinion. Well, both of y'all. What do y'all think of this little mini streak? Well, it ain't even mini streak now. This winning streak by the Lakers. Fool's goal, or is this real?
It's fool's goal to me.
I think it's some realness to it, but I'm not looking much into it. I mean, this is the Lakers. I always say, when you need a stop, you still got those 3 guys out there, and I'm gonna hold to that until they can show me that they can defend. Because they're gonna be in some one action. The playoffs way different than the regular season.
Agreed.
It's good right now.
Yeah,
we can talk about it. Lucas Kelly, he put on a show last night because some fan was talking trash, and he just started killing in the 4th.
No, they say he going through.
He also had 2 points the last 8 minutes in their first game against the Houston. He against the Nuggets, he had no points in the last 8 minutes. So it's things like that where I see like, who else gonna step up? And I think they're gonna have a Marcus Smart issue too. He gonna act like he won C in the playoffs, and you gonna see it. Yeah, he gonna act like he
You're
won
right. He
A.
won A
But
and one B.
Nah,
but
I know.
he was the one. We had him 1C with us, but he acted like he was 1A.
He
But
1A,
wanted to be
it's like,
1A.
bro, play your role, dog. Yeah, no.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna give y'all a different angle, something that people not paying attention to, but we ignore it with these older players. I think LeBron is averaging like 36 minutes a game. They've been playing. Him and Marcus Smart ain't been healthy since he left our team, and he playing 35 minutes a night. They play 38 minutes both of them last two games. Luka is playing 38 minutes a night. This ain't gonna last long. Reeves ain't got through a whole season of playoffs yet. He back out there playing 35 plus. It's
gonna be like the Knicks.
Yeah. Yeah. They gonna get to the finish line. Kind of like what Houston look tired to me. KD looks like he needs if he had an all-star break right now again, I think they would roll. But
and that's the thing that I get in arguments with. This the healthiest KD has been since 2021.
He's just older, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing. I mean, yo, I love to see that we still got these older stars, but I think the NBA has got to slowly kind of realize that, like, the nostalgia part of this is great. Fans of this era and this era are going to watch it, but, like, these guys can't keep the pace with these young
They're
guys.
not building up the new talent. That's the thing.
Yep.
They need to build up the American, or I mean, just build up the players, but especially the American.
Right. They do need to build the American players. They do, man. And you got the perfect farm system, and they wasting it.
You saw Ant with Obama?
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they did like
a whole little
like
a video.
Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
What's wrong with Ant?
Knee contusion, I think.
He out for a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I'm sure this happened before. I don't know when they filmed it, but yeah.
So it seemed like Cade probably ain't gonna win this award. They say if
I feel for Cade, bro, because that not only does it mess up the MVP, like that mess up his All NBA chances. He was definitely gonna be All NBA.
Mess up their chances.
That mess up the money. That mess up the money, dog. Like,
man, they said the most recent example of his injury is McCollum had two of these. First time he missed 3 weeks, and the second time he missed 6 weeks. Man, that's the second round of the playoffs right now. They can't survive that.
Oh, I mean, you're right.
They might fall all the way down to the 3 seed.
Yeah, you don't chance something like that. Health is more important than basketball.
No, I
agree.
I'm just saying I feel for him. Like that's a bad break because all the accolades you were definitely going to get.
How many games can he miss?
He got to play 65. I think he's played 60.
He only played 61 games.
And you can get an exemption if you play 62 games. They can give you like a 3 or 4 game. They can give you an exemption to that. But he's 2 games short, and Maxey is 1 game short, and he might not play no more this year. Yeah, he got 61 games.
The NBA got to fix that.
I don't know.
Nah,
how do they fix it?
I don't
know really how. But then you're getting players getting awards that they have no business getting.
Like Embiid.
Like Shador.
Or like Mobley. Mobley shouldn't have won DPOY over Wemby.
Yeah, I agree. He shouldn't have won it at all. Jaren Jackson shouldn't have won DPOY.
You're right.
Yeah, but at the same time,
but
we can't go back.
The best ability is what?
No, it is availability. I'm not mad. It's just
we can't go back to guys.
You can't give nobody because they play
45 games.
I mean, 60. I don't know. It's you're right. You're right.
60 and 6'5". What's
that's what I'm saying. It's just 5 games.
Yeah,
it just so happened that he
plays right there.
had this happen to him.
Yeah, nice.
It's a tough break, man.
Whole game, man.
It's a tough break, and you hate to see it when somebody having a phenomenal year. You got your team that's the number 1 seed in the East.
Like he hooping. So it's just like
MVP conversation.
But you know what that means?
Like I said the last part, hey, I'm giving Jason Tatum
it's expectations now. Here it is.
A 1 year, a 1 year, like get in rhythm. 1 year. This time next year, I will properly critique him. But if y'all, not just you, there's other people saying, hey, Celtics winning the championship now.
What is
Now
properly
we-
What do you mean not
critiqued?
this year? I didn't say we was winning the championship.
No, I don't know who that number was in the chat. It's like I got the Celtics as my favorites. That was
That might
today.
have been Neek.
No, it wasn't Neek. You,
oh,
you
it-
know
it
it
was-
wasn't Neek.
But Jarrell, let me ask you this:
It was my cousin Tajay.
do you not see what we mean? All I did was put a photo in there, and it's we throwing grenades, man.
But see, y'all be doing things just to set people off. That's why I be seeing the
I
play.
mean, how did that say? I can't be proud of my team. Like,
Bro,
He
when
was set off
people
of
throw
a
certain
picture.
buzzwords, whether it's Tatum, Embiid,
well, why is Tatum such a like? Why do we? What is
Because-
wrong with
Tatum.
Because he don't have a Finals MVP. He
No,
don't have an
it's-
MVP.
Like I told you, Darren,
he
my
didn't
brunch,
start from the
he's not
bottom. He
guy.
came to a Celtics team that already went to the Eastern Conference Finals the year before. This is the stuff I'm hearing. What else he say today? He just Tatum, he just ain't that good.
He's not the guy. He's a great player. He's just not that guy, and that's okay.
What do you mean not that guy?
This is my thing. What guy? Who do we expect him to be? Kobe?
No, he wants to be Kobe.
Give me some of Ant-Man's best games in the playoffs.
Game 7 against the Nuggets.
Give me
in
another.
the
Probably the best game in his
semifinal.
career.
Yeah, that was to go to the Western Conference Finals.
The one that was down 20 and came back.
Yeah, and then in the first round, him smoking Kevin and talking trash. That was a great game. Like he's had good playoff moments.
The Phoenix Suns.
I mean, to cook your idol and then talk trash to him, that's kind of fire. I'm sorry.
I mean, that was an easy series when you facing KD.
It just
Because he was destroying Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. But yeah,
the point that he's making.
that was his matchup, right? Is this matchup not Devin Booker and Bradley Beal? They're the two guards.
I don't think it's for sure matchup. And I mean, you can start on somebody, but I don't think it's like a for sure matchup.
The fact that Kevin had to guard him shows he was smoking both Booker and Beal. We saw it.
What he do to Kevin?
No, he jayed him up. He cooked him and then talked trash. But that was the fourth quarter. What happened in quarters 1 through 3? Devin Booker and Bradley Beal were getting cooked.
Did the Suns win a game?
No.
No, they didn't.
Good.
But yeah, we blame
on,
Kevin.
KD.
Let's blame his
Wait,
matchup.
Jarrell,
Top
again,
15 guy of all team.
Jarrell, when are we going to properly critique the other athletes?
I mean,
Just 2 and 10 brothers to be exact.
so
No, I'm not even referring to them. I'm referring to a specific guy that Jarrell really, really likes.
well, Anthony Edwards.
That is always hurt. But we always stop the conversation because he is always hurt. We were just talking about him.
Oh, Embiid.
Yes. When are we going to properly critique him?
That's a
When
great
is his
question.
leeway? Because Tatum just tore his Achilles 10 and a half months
He
ago,
get a year.
and he get 12 months. And you
No,
gonna
I'm
keep-
giving Tatum.
no,
I'm not
no.
slandering
Some
Tatum.
say
That's
when
what I'm
the minute
saying.
restrictions come off, some say, "Oh, he don't look like he still got it. He's doing this thing."
I'm saying I'm
They
being
wanna do
Some people
it
objective.
tell me he
now.
wasn't even hurt, Derek.
They want to do it now.
I'm being objective. I told you, hey, I'm not slandering, but if you keep talking about Tatum, you can't play victim if he don't perform well.
Should
I'm
I not
giving
be
a
happy
year
that he's
grace.
doing something? This is pretty legendary. Like, if this was again Anthony Edwards, this would be, oh my God, he's just like Michael
I
Jordan.
would feel
He
this way
broke the
about
flag.
anyone, like with an Achilles, because I know that's the death blow to any professional basketball player. Like what Kevin Durant did has made it possible that it's like, oh, we can tear our Achilles and come back and be as good or maybe better.
Kobe as well.
Kobe didn't come back the same after that.
But Kobe was a lot older. But this is the surgery was made popular in this doctor with Kobe.
With
But I
Kobe,
get what you're
Kevin
saying.
was the first player where it's like, yo, you're still
Very high
averaging
success
27.
rate. Yes, and see,
But no,
Kobe. You know why Kobe didn't come back the same too? Not only because he was old, it was too much Mamba mentality. It was way too. I'm
But my
telling
thing
you.
is, I'd rather you get a full slate. Like again, we shouldn't see Halliburton until October. Salute to DeJounte Murray for coming back. And
But he's not coming back.
Well, it's a different case.
You're right.
Tatum did not get the same surgery that Halliburton or Dame got. They both tore their Achilles at the very bottom of like the connection between your ankle.
No, I agree. The surgery, and he got it the next day, which never happens in
Same
Achilles.
day, 12 hours later.
Yeah, so I'm
And
not
he didn't
mad.
have to fly anything.
Like people are like, oh, Tatum doesn't look good. I'm not retweeting or favoriting that because I'm like, bro, he got to get back in game
But
shape.
what game has he not looked good?
The nitpicking was like,
had a triple double.
It took him 20 shots to get 20. That's what I heard today.
I'm not, but again, you know, if I'm shooting,
you don't think he's played well, Jarrell?
I didn't say that. I'm saying I'm not slandering him if he doesn't.
But you keep using what everybody else say. Speak for yourself.
Myself, I think he's playing fine. Him getting a triple double is cool. He still don't got his legs up under him, but that's getting in the game.
Some people getting triple doubles. This is the best thing I've ever seen. Here's the trophy. Like, oh my god!
I think what it is that's what I tell people.
In 3 stats.
They talk about, oh, we see what the playoffs and what he looked like and all this other stuff. It's just like, one, I didn't have much expectations this season. 2, to be in the point where we are, could potentially get the number 1 seed with the number 2 seed right now. And for JB to have this kind of year, it's just like, wow.
He should be.
I did not expect this.
Jaylen Brown should be MVP consideration.
Tatum come back. I think it's more so, yes, he know he can play. He know he got game. He know he can do everything. But until his mental is right, that's when I can start. All right, he's really back.
And that's
once his mental gets right, that's when
I'm giving a year. I'm again, if he fold, I'm shooting the joke. That's what it. But for me,
but hold on, we know. When do we critique the MVP that is better than him? When do we critique him?
With Shea, or are we talking Embiid?
Embiid.
You can critique him now. Like,
no, but when were you critiquing?
Who your top 5 again?
That was last year, Jarrell. You said that.
Yeah,
that
was
last season.
I just want to hear it.
Just got injured again.
I just want to hear it.
Top 5 now is Shea, Giannis, Jokic, Tatum. Wait, and
Wemby?
Oh, Wemby. My bad. I take Ant out for Wemby, and Ant will be 6. But Tatum's in the 5, and his spot is solidified until the end of next season if things change. I've been saying that there. You heard me at my brunch. I was like, yo, I give Tatum all that.
I mean, you said a lot of things at your brunch, but
I did, man.
Where my boy at?
Tower was flowing, bro. You seen it?
Jarrell.
Well, my boy,
Another question. I want to put this in the group chat, but I know nobody will respond because I'm the devil. I don't know.
No, you just say things that people just look at.
I just ask questions. I mean, we understand.
Some of them you do, and others is like, all right, Harper just trying to.
Yeah, like I'm shooting y'all in the back or something here. Like, you know
just opinions, guys. That's all.
Where do you rank them? And this would be my last Celtics question. Where do you rank them all time as a duo? I know it's kind of early, but where would you? Are they closer to the top 5 or top 15?
Like duo ever? Top 15.
Together I never thought. 9 years.
Yeah, 9 years. Y'all been in the conference final, 2 finals appearance, 1 championship. You've been in the conference finals. What, 6, 7 times?
I think Jalen's been 6, Tatum 5.
Okay, so
yes.
Y'all scored it. They should
both
point wise. Y'all
MVPs,
all NBAs. Definitely.
But it's one thing I gotta say before you answer.
What's that?
Let me go to it. So Jason and Jalen will already be the all-time leading scorers.
Yeah, that's what I was getting
for the Magic, Pelicans, Grizzlies, Clippers, Hornets, and Nets. So I'm gonna give you that nugget too.
Yeah, no, I was getting ready to mention that. I saw that
both top 10 in Celtics all-time scoring,
which is incredible. They could be in the top 10,
and both in their 20s.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
Crazy indeed.
And this is why I say these 2 have Hall of Fame careers.
Absolutely.
Other guys they put above them don't.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, I'm gonna say only people that they put above them.
I'm talking about at this very moment.
That are active Hall of Famers right now would be like Jokic, Giannis.
SGA.
SJ's a Hall of Fame. I mean, it's
Yeah.
this the
Is
next
Derrick Rose a Hall of Famer?
No, but
Okay,
who
I thought
knows?
you were on that train. Okay.
No.
If Iverson's a Hall of Famer,
No, that's not the same. We're not doing that. No,
Why
Iverson.
ain't it? Why ain't it?
You don't think Iverson's a Hall of Famer?
No. I'm saying his
He
resume, SGA's resume is probably better than Iverson's now.
What?
Yeah.
Iverson's a 4-time scoring champ. MVP.
See, this is another thing. You know how many times Allen Iverson won a playoff series?
Probably twice.
Outside of the 01
wins.
playoff run, it's like 01. I know he was on that Nuggets team, so that's like 2 that got to the Western Conference Finals.
You said
He
made
was
the
on
playoffs
Western
or
Conference
playoff
Finals
series?
team, was he?
Yeah, he was on that
That
team.
was Billups.
He won in Denver. He won a playoff series in Denver.
They did. They lost to Kobe. I think it was the second round, though. I think, yeah, that's when Kobe's finger was broke. And
Yeah, but
yeah,
I'm not putting SGA past AI. I'm not there yet.
See, look, this is the Tracy McGrady point right here. The nostalgia in us says SGA ain't got a better resume than AI. But if I give him the scoring titles, which is amazing, his claim to fame, especially at his size, pound for pound, he's probably the best player ever. But SGA's resume it's approaching his. Like
it's approaching cool. Better? Nah, I'm not there yet. It's kind of like
another MVP this year, which he's probably going to win.
This says
another MVP and another championship, and cool, we can have that combo. Like
Iverson went to one championship and won one game.
Yeah, but that game is like a
playoff team ever, bro. Like,
yeah,
I don't understand.
It's funny you mention that.
So he never won a playoff series in Denver.
Okay.
So he wasn't on them teams.
He only won 4 playoff series in his career.
4 more than T-Man.
3 was in 01.
Yeah.
Listen to that, Jarrell.
I knew That's not good.
That ain't good.
That's not good.
But it's funny how Harper was talking about, nostalgia. I've been arguing with people who watch college basketball and Kendrick Perkins and someone else said it was like A-Cup is the best guard Calipari's ever coached. And I'm like, yo, did John Wall and Derrick Rose die? Like, did they just they not existed? So
I feel like we can name
SGA was there
guy.
too.
SGA wasn't on the level that they were in college.
Booker.
Right. And I'm like, hold on. And then my boy was like, nah, A-Cup nice. I'm like, I agree. A-Cup is tough.
He ain't that nice.
He ain't that. Like, I know what I saw. Now, if A-Cup
is he even better than Fox?
Definitely not defensively. Now, if A-Cup averages 30 and wins a championship, we can have a conversation. Until then,
he's better than
he's not better than.
Yeah. I mean, he's good, but that's insane to say.
But that's the thing I'm with you that nostalgia has people blinded. Cool. But then they'll shoot a takeout. You're like, whoa, like I know what I saw. A-Cup is nice. I know what Derrick Rose was in 07 or 08. I remember
me to get a lot older to kind of look at these things that we look at as law. And to now, like Iverson's career, it's kind of like he's more of an icon for him.
For sure.
Than even longevity, I guess we could say. Or McGrady is more of an icon for how easy he made it look.
But I was never the McGrady guy. So like that the lore, like I was a Vince and Kobe guy. Like, so I rock with T-Man.
Vince wasn't McGrady. Vince is not a Hall of Fame basketball player, man. I'm sorry. He got Hall of Fame talent, but he is 100%. Not a Hall of Fame basketball player, man.
But we were arguing with Mees when he was like, Jimmy Butler's not a Hall of Famer. I'm like, bro, it's the Naismith Hall of Fame. Everybody gets in. Yeah. Derrick Rose is probably going to be the most talented player to not make the Hall of Fame.
But do you think Jimmy
Everyone's
Butler,
getting
Hall of Famer.
yes. No, in the context of the Naismith Hall of Fame, yes.
Is
Jimmy
he going
No,
to
I
get
ain't
in, or
asking.
do you think he is? I guess.
Yeah,
No,
do you
he's not a
think-
Hall of Famer, but it don't matter because it's the Naismith Hall of Fame and everybody gets in.
The thing is, Nika praised Jimmy Butler for beating us and losing, and then us getting in
Yeah, us
there.
winning. Yeah.
Winning.
Because y'all were
Us
the better
beating
team.
Jimmy Butler when we were 23 years old. That's not impressive. Yeah.
But y'all were the better team. Like no one realistically had the Heat winning any of those championships.
But see, listen, this is something
That
else
it-
that I don't like and I don't agree with.
Nobody
kinda
had us
like-
winning.
We put what Tatum and Brown are now, it's like we put that on them 9 years ago, too. Like they were not the same players even in 22 when we lost the finals than they are now. They
But
were
y'all
not.
were the favorite. That's after 22. That's when I'm like, oh, y'all gonna win now. That's
We
what
won.
I'm saying. Your expectations has risen because of your consecutive years of success. Like y'all the DJ Khaled meme. Y'all the really like because y'all keep winning, you're suffering from it. Where it's like if y'all not winning the championship, we clowning y'all. Y'all should have got clowned last year, but Tatum towards Achilles, and that would have been bad. So we weren't doing that.
Y'all did it, but
No, Harper. I really the
You was
amount
here
of
for the
things
pod.
I was prepared to send you guys all blew up. All my drafts deleted as soon as he tore his Achilles. Because I'm just not that guy, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. That was, I'll say too, and this is something else that I think, because if we talk about the Edwards, if we talk about this guy, we will point out, well, this guy got hurt in that. Porzingis wasn't nothing in the playoffs for us other than I think he played 4 games the year we won the title in the playoffs. 4 games. Drew Holiday had one hand.
I think less than that, probably 3.
3 full games, but he played
Yeah.
before he got hurt in like the first quarter of that Heat game. Drew Holiday had one good hand most of that season.
For sure.
And Jalen was he had a messed up hip. But we don't, it's neither here nor there. Everybody was on the floor for whatever amount of time. I think Porzingis probably played in 2 games, but it is.
But it's the expectations, y'all, that are thrusted upon you guys. Some of it's because it's the Celtics, but 2, it's you guys have been in contention for a long time, consecutively. And with that, it's like, hey, y'all gonna win it. And if y'all don't win it, we're flaming y'all. That's how it's perceived. While others like realistically, I had y'all going in the second round. But before all of this, now who knows? Especially if K can't come back.
They went beating us. I don't think he would even made it to us. I'm being honest. They don't have enough scorers. Who are you giving it to after him? Karras LeVert? Like that's probably the next guy that can create a shot. I'm serious. That's the next guy that can create a shot. Him or J. Cole. What are we doing?
Right.
Yeah, if they play Charlotte, which I don't even think Charlotte gonna make the playoffs. Please don't tell anyone I said that.
No, I got a dinner bet with a homie who I told him he's like they gonna go to the finals. I'm like, bro, I'll take you anywhere in DC and it's on me.
Yeah.
If they make the conference final, if they playing in late
They
May,
betted that.
Yeah, we made a dinner bet.
So what do you get dinner if they don't go to the conference finals?
Apparently.
Wow. Did you remind him that they've never been to that? Well, they've been to that game, I think the first
knows. He knows. He wasn't at the brunch, but if you had came to the game, like, yeah, he wore his Hornets hoodie, he was talking cash. I'm like, all right, bro. Like,
I tell anybody that listen, I was a Hornets fan, like along with being a Celtics fan, because I'm hometown.
Yeah,
I tell Derek all the time I got off that narcotic a long time ago. and I suggest anybody else who is still on that drug to find help, seek help.
I wish I could try, but yeah, they you just gotta let them cook, man.
I really hope that they can manage to make the playoffs for the sake of this is one of the better seasons they've had.
100%.
I just don't think they're gonna make the playoffs. Especially if they don't get out of this 9 and 10 seed, which it don't look like they are. They
Better
not
win
winning
the playoff game.
road
Yeah, better when they're playing.
playing games. And the 2 playing games they played, they lost to the Hawks by I think 42 points. And then the Pacers by like 30 some points.
And you got to win 2 games if you're in that spot.
Yeah,
Exactly.
in the 10 seed, yeah.
2 road games.
Correct.
Playoff atmosphere, road games. That they're not prepared for that, man. I'm sorry. They're not. Twice? No. But if they somehow managed to get that A seed and you get Detroit team who's not a very good scoring team with Cade and now no Cade and the bad blood they already got with Detroit, they're winning that series.
It'd be great hoops. Yeah. We need more hate back, bro. Everyone love each other, dog. We need hate.
We do. I like it.
Like Wemby and Chet, hate. That's what we need, bro. We need that.
I low-key appreciated KD saying that craziness because I want to see somebody. I want to see a rumble. You know what I'm saying? Easy money Spiker. Yeah, that's me trolling. That's me trolling right there.
I get it, man.
Yeah, man.
New CBA for the WNBA.
Fire, bro. Round of applause.
New salary cap. We can get a round of applause to that. New salary cap starting at $7 million up to $1.5 million. Up from $1.5 million, I should say.
That's the salary cap?
Yeah, yes. Salary cap.
Average revenue share of nearly 20% across deal. Supermax starting at 1.4.
He's just about to get that. Aid.
And then average salary in the range of $600K, minimum above $300K.
Praise God.
Good for the girls.
Great for the ladies.
Excuse me. I apologize. Women.
Great for the ladies, man. This is super dope. As I've said on the pod, I covered the Mystics from 2015 to 2018. So I remember when I was making the same as some of the average players. I was making 40,000. It's not a lot of money. So to see them make what they are more than deserving, they don't have to go overseas anymore. They want to do Unrivaled to improve their game. They can, but if not, they can just be chilling. Like we shouldn't. I feel like with the men's sports, whether it's football, basketball, gone are the days of the 60s where they had regular jobs. Like women shouldn't be doing that. The talent speaks for itself. They should be.
We're talking that.
Yeah. So I'm super ecstatic. This free agency period, because a lot of the smarter players allow their contracts to expire this year.
It's gonna be a lot of free agencies.
A lot of free agent, big money.
Almost 100 plus.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible to see. So I'm super excited, super happy for them. Yeah, the game's only gonna get greater. I know they're creating 2 new teams like Toronto and Portland, I believe. And they have more expansion because I tell people too, the WNBA is the hardest active league to get into. Up until the Valkyrie, it was 144 spots. You got elite players having to go overseas because they can't make it.
Yeah.
And then I'm getting arguments. They like, oh, well, the NBA is tough too. I'm like, imagine the 144 best players in the NBA all on teams. That's it. Like that's hard. So no, it's super dope. Yeah, shout out to all the ladies and go get your money. And can't wait to see y'all play. So I gotta see Asian person in the league now. I saw her in college, so I gotta see her in the league.
No Caitlin?
I've seen Caitlin. If the opportunity, I paid my money to go see her play. So if that happens again, then cool. But I gotta see Asia play in the league. I need to see Angel. I haven't seen her play. Yeah, I saw Paige last year. That was dope.
Let's definitely, man. I mean, let me know. Text me whenever you want to go out and go to a game or something.
Hey,
like that.
I want to go to one if and whenever I come up there this summer, man. I'll go with y'all for real.
Yeah,
I heard you got the hookup on the suite.
Nah, the Sweet Hop is the wave. There's no suites for Care First Arena. So
yeah,
okay.
we just gotta be in Gym Pop. But for the Wizards, yeah, I definitely do a suite again.
they definitely put that like that area looks a lot different. They had the Aggie mixer over there, right
Yeah.
across from the
So
arena.
that's where they do the brunch and basketball. Like when I saw Paige, they had it there. Like we
Oh,
had
okay.
brunch, and then after the brunch, we walked over, went and watched the game.
It's dope, man. I think this is what they wanted. I'm glad they can kind of up the pay because it's crazy for them to be making 70,000 in 2026.
Yeah, man.
I think, we know
Professional
they haven't
athlete.
been in the red. I mean, they haven't been in the green in some years, and we know that was a part of it. But
It
I
ain't just
think,
some years. They've only been in the green one time.
it is years. Um, but
Which
I
is
do think it's
insane.
dope. That is insane. I think this is dope. I think now we are in a time where the WNBA basketball is like people are looking forward to it, and now you with the Unravel, which I'm glad they put that together. It was phenomenal.
Shout out to Breanna Stewart.
It's
And,
showing people what the WNBA is not doing right.
correct.
Yes, and I think when you have that model and Unravel, and then now it's just like, all right, we got to get this thing right, and I'm glad the president was able to go ahead and let's advance this thing, because I think in another, like I said, another 3 or 4 years, I think there'll be something to, watch for, something to
Respected.
go to every year.
Yeah,
And
because
then now it's like, okay, now we got a year-round thing when you
yeah,
go from the NBA straight to the WNBA,
because the
and
WNBA
NBA, MLB is still be
is
there, even though
really
Mark don't watch it.
like I feel like a lot of people criticize the WNBA or whatever. They don't. That goes back to what we were saying earlier about people don't love the game of basketball. But if you like the fundamentals, the handles, everything, defense, plays, all that, like it's real hoops and it's some really good basketball, really good bump. Last year, we saw a page, and that was dope. And then went up to New York because my wife, she loves Ellie the Elephant. So we went to a Liberty game and going to Barclays and seeing Breanna Stewart play. I'm like, bro, this is fire, bro. And Barclays definitely a cool arena. Definitely gotta go back in
I
the
want to go
future.
there.
And KG was right. The way it's lit in there, the rim does really pop out. And that was a real cool experience because New Yorkers love basketball. Like that's the stuff you want because it's fun. It's fun. Women talking trash.
Yeah,
They get physical.
that's what
Great.
it's about.
And even like when I saw Caitlin, bro, like she had 4 threes in a row, and that third three, the whole like building erupted, bro. Like it
Terrell in
was
the Matrix, ain't he?
stuff's crazy, man.
Thank you, Caitlin. Here's another grenade for you. Appreciate you, Caitlin, for bringing so much attention to the league.
Bro, she took over Chinatown. Like I don't know if I've ever seen that many white people like downtown. It was crazy.
Even when we went to go see it at Maryland,
Yeah,
and
no,
just the
her
amount of people that
the
had
the
Iowa
draw,
stuff
bro.
on, the little kids that were there.
The
I mean, it was
draw.
phenomenal.
Like I went to Iowa for field hearing. We went to the state fair. You know how many Caitlin Clark like jerseys? Like obviously a lot of Hawkeye gear in general, but like men, women, boys, girls wearing those
Yeah,
jerseys. It was like her and Brock Purdy. That's all the jerseys I was seeing. And then because it's the Midwest, you were seeing like a Cubs jersey or Patrick Mahomes jersey. But like, nah, like her draw or buzz is crazy. And for me, I'm like, oh, I gotta go see that. But she took over downtown. So Angel and Asia are probably the two I need to go see now.
See, now you'll have it's smart because now, what, in another year or two or whatever, you'll have a baby face, I call him, in Juju. And then you'll have a heel in Audie Crooks. And I say that because she has talent, but she's very unorthodox the way she plays. So she will have a lot of people that don't like her game, kind of like Angel, kind of like Caitlin. So I think that's good for what we're saying. The women ain't got no problem talking junk and having animosity with each other.
They talk
And-
hella trash, bro.
Yeah.
And Lauren
And then
Betts
too,
gonna be
now
so
with-
big because she's a footer, like she tall, she like 6'7". And then Sarah Strong though.
But
Strong,
this,
like
what are y'all doing right now? It's great. How
100%.
many names y'all done name?
Over 10.
That's why the league's going to be in good hands.
Easily.
Hopefully. But
Easily.
they have to do it right and listen.
Put teams in markets they need to be in.
Most things are still the way, and this is like go for institutions, schools, things like
Mhm.
that. I think it's still the way it is because they have these older people in there and they don't have no new ideas of what
there's
can
no new energy.
reach the new people to bring them in. And I think they don't listen. And that's why everything else can take off. And the next thing you know, this dying out thing is just going away because they don't listen. I think hopefully the WNBA is doing that now. But we definitely need to go to some games.
Yeah, no,
and I'm sure they're gonna have
definitely
some at
down.
Capital One joint, and then Harper look at the schedule, and then we can do that.
'Cause
And
they're renovating.
if we want to
Cap
go to a
1.
Nats game too, we can definitely do that too.
Yeah, they're renovating Cap 1, so it'll either be. I know they'll have another game in Baltimore, and they'll have a game at like George Mason.
Oh yeah. They be having everything at George Mason.
My boy that you met at my brunch, Mike, like he has season tickets for the Mystics. So
who was the last one on the end?
Yeah, no, not the last one. The one with the one that was beside me.
Oh, the one out.
What do y'all
on the
think
pod.
will be a major change?
Yeah, when you went on the pod. Yeah.
What you say?
Like, do you think they'll add any games, or will we extend the playoffs? Which I wish they would do. That's kind of silly to me.
I think they'll extend the playoffs.
3-game series.
Yeah,
but they extended it for the finals.
Yeah,
but I think they'll extend it for both.
3 games, man. That's you can fluke and win one, and like. And then I don't like how they do the first 2. Why would you do? You've been fighting to make the playoffs all year, and if we can't win one of the first 2 games, the road team don't even get a home game.
Yeah. No,
why would the last game be on the worser team's floor?
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's a very fair point. I think that'll probably be something that gets improved, and with more teams, they'll probably add more games. But you got to space it out. You don't want to do it all at once because then it'll be way too much turnover. But no, it should. I think summer should be really big for women's basketball.
I mean, 5 games is cool. Like that's manageable for.
Yeah, that's manageable.
They can,
and I think that's what it should be.
Yeah.
April 13th, free agency opens. Well, negotiation opens April 9th through the 11th. So it's coming up soon. April 12th, free agency opens. The draft is the 13th. Camp starts the 19th of April. Preseason games begins April 25th.
That's crazy.
So it's here. Get your popcorn, get your tickets.
Big name.
And let's
the big names in this draft.
What free agency?
Is it fun?
Free agency is everybody. Asia would be the biggest.
Their deals.
Asia would be the biggest, which you would assume she's re-signing with the Aces. But if she wanted to just go rogue,
I think I saw she re-signing.
Yeah.
Oh,
but she was the biggest free agent. I thought you were saying who are we looking for in the draft.
But I did say that Wizards trying to make a push. I'm at the Mystics. I'm joking. If we get Asia here,
where is she from?
She's from South Carolina.
So she is from South Carolina?
Okay. Yeah, she's from Columbia.
Okay. Interesting. If only we had the Charlotte's thing.
And that's why I'm saying they got to get the teams back. Like getting a team in Toronto, that's cool. Portland, not really feeling, but they said there's a market out there.
The Comets don't even got their team no more, do they?
You said who?
Houston are they still a team?
Nah, I think getting Houston back would be huge.
That's insane that they're like the most winning franchise, aren't they?
Correct. If they can get Houston back, I think Charlotte comes back. But I'm hearing Philly might come. So if they can get Philly,
Toronto,
and Portland are the 3.
That's the next.
I'm
Ain't
just
there
not
one
feeling
team
it.
starting next year too? A new team, or that
Is
was
it,
the
2
last?
teams.
is it the Bay Area team?
They already started.
Valkyrie started.
Valkyrie started.
So who's now the Portland?
Portland and Toronto. I don't know Portland's name, but Toronto's the Tempo.
Toronto Tempo. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, which is actually a cool name.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah,
Tempo,
I know
Tempo.
Philly is up and they're trying to get Philly. Houston will be amazing, and if they can get Houston, then I think they worry about Charlotte.
So as good as the Tempo name is, of course, Portland's name is equally bad. It's the Portland Fire.
Yes.
I was thinking it was fire. I just wasn't sure.
Cleveland 2028, Detroit 2029,
Shock will
Philly
be back.
2030.
Yeah, I'm with Detroit getting the team.
So they're already. This is in stone.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's in stone. I'm with Detroit. Cleveland, I guess.
Big cities, you know, they should thrive in these big cities. I didn't know Portland had a team in 2000 to 2002 called the Portland Fire.
Yeah, that's why I'm like Portland getting it. I didn't know there was a market, but from people I know, like I have a friend, she goes to all the WNBA All-Star weekends and stuff, and she's like, nah, Portland actually is like a bigger market.
She hooped.
Yeah. Wow. Now that I see this jersey,
yes, I know a lot of former players that hooped in like college. They go there too. I know this girl that coached.
I remember seeing this
at Pace College in Atlanta.
Okay. Yeah.
And she go. We actually played 1-on-1.
I think another dope part of this is
I won the first 2 games. Yes.
These ladies are actually.
So I got tired.
These ladies are actually making enough money now to like, hey, I want this to be my profession. Like, I don't think they understand these chicks are going to college guaranteed for 4 years at a D1 big school. The degree that they have is going to make them more than $65,000.
I'm just glad I don't have to go overseas so we don't have another Brittany Griner incident. Like, that never has to happen again.
That too.
Because that was the reason she went over there. Like, why was she over there? I'm like, she was getting $1 million. I gave you $1 million to go to Russia. You probably take it.
I'd risk it too.
Jarrell. Howard down 4 at half.
I saw that.
My
Michigan,
cousin,
right?
My cousin told me he was like 2 upsets today. High Point and Howard. He said that he was like, tell all your friends, coworkers. I'm telling you, if he's right,
BYU been losing this whole game.
I ain't believing that thought.
BYU been losing the whole night. Dude, shout out High Point, man. In case we ain't said it already, man. I know that campus crazy.
Yeah, man, I'm blown. That definitely ruined some of my bracket.
Y'all know somebody that live out there?
In High Point?
Yeah.
I know somebody that went to go to the school. He was just in the short course.
I do know
the conference that I went to.
What's it looking like?
I went to High Point, but I was right over there for Geo this year or last year.
I'm sure they're probably jumping up and down like a 17, 18, 19-year-old be doing. I mean,
I won the MEAC in 2012, bro. That's a top 5 day I ever had in college, bro.
What was
another one? Obama win is the best day.
I knew you was going there.
Obama win. What? That's the single greatest day. If people say, if I could relive a day, that's one of those days I would relive. But that Obama, I mean, that us won. We beat Central, which that was the only time we ever did in my tenure. Then we win the tournament. They threw a party in the parking deck. Yeah, it was crazy, bro. And it was my birthday weekend. Nah, yeah, that's top 5. But Obama 2012, that's number 1.
There's a lot of good moments. You remember when we beat Liberty?
Yeah, that was in the union for that.
I was in the control room looking at it at WXI.
Yeah,
I didn't want to be bothered.
We was locked in, man. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't have a good football where I could root when I was going to college because we didn't win no games. I don't think we won a game when I was in college.
When I came, it was a turning point.
That's crazy.
When I came, because it's crazy. My freshman year, like, it's wild. As great as Tariq is, people don't even remember Wallace Miles, bro. Like, Wallace Miles was tough, dog.
When at the DE.
Hey. Let some people say it. They was better than Wallace Miles. But I say they ain't had the numbers.
Who was better than Wallace?
Torrey and Warren said that.
Interesting. Okay. But yeah, I remember like
I always tell him he want better than Wallace Miles.
My freshman year was the first homecoming game we won since 03. So like,
I guess so.
Who did we play freshman year? It's 2011. I don't know who we played.
I can't remember.
And then by junior year, we had a winning season.
Probably Lynchburg.
Yeah, and then senior year,
Lynchburg.
We lost to Central that last game at Central, and then
what year was that?
14 when we lost Central. Tariq fumble on the one.
Yeah, I remember that. I
was there for that, bro. I took that little bus ride. Bro, that bus ride back, I was sick, dog. Like, we really lost to Central, bro.
At the one?
At the one. I was like, he ain't I walked in with the team. We all turned up, bro. I was sick.
That was crazy.
And then
good time. So we can get back to that.
Yeah, and in 17, I was like, yo, I'm in there no matter what. And I'm glad I went. Because that Celebration Bowl special, man. I told Ben, I'm like, if Morgan ever gets to go to Celebration Bowl, you gotta go.
You gotta go. We were having.
It was homecoming part 2, bro. It's like we gonna go, we gonna win, we gonna party, and it was happening exactly like that.
That's what I used to say. I said we used to have 3 homecomings in 1 year when I was in school, and we had Central, Winston-Salem State, and homecoming.
Yeah.
And then now it was just like later on when the Celebration Bowl came around, that's just like another trip. You got parties, you got the game,
you got
day parties afterwards.
And then the seats, like, bro, I'm sitting on a 50-yard line at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Like, the seats I had were incredible for $40. You can't beat that, man.
You can't.
I wish I could do that for a Falcon game.
Why can't you?
You're funny. No, I'm just saying that's the best stadium I've been in. So it's just like, bro,
we can wrap up with this. Moves for free agency in NFL. I mean, y'all made a lot of moves.
Yes, sir.
In the district, sir. I'm sure you're over there happy.
Yeah, man.
It's looking like AJ Brown to the Patriots once June 1st hits.
I was gonna say that you see that. Yeah, I've been seeing that. Ricky Scoops.
I always tell Harper what I tell you, Harper.
About what?
I don't miss much, sir.
All right.
I don't miss much.
Okay.
Hey, look, man, I wish K-Dub was here right now.
Yeah.
Because I want to ask him and Jarrell this. I've been holding this.
About Bryce Young or?
Not exactly.
Were you sad that Andy Dalton left?
I need explanation of how does the sorriest player in the entire NFL get traded for a draft pick? How does that happen?
That happens all the time. And Andy Dalton is not the sorriest player in the NFL.
He's not?
No, he's not. In the entire league, bro.
That's news to me. That's news to me because
he's not good.
He should be on the team. Let y'all tell it. That was 2 podcasts ago. Y'all was, shitting on my man.
More than 2.
He's not good, bro. He's not good, bro.
The champions of 2 years ago seem to think he's adequate enough to back up Jalen Hurts.
Okay, and y'all have Kenny Pickett, who's a champion. He threw a pass in the Super Bowl. So what did he do? Like, what are we talking about?
He already better than Bryce, ain't he? I agree.
With his tiny hands, what are we talking about, bro? Like,
yeah, because Bryce has Kawhi Leonard hands, I'm sure.
We really got almost 2 hours, no like real heat. But now see.
Now he won't smoke.
That's nuts.
It's not smoke. Jarrell, do you think Bryce Young has big hands?
No, but Bryce Young is better than Andy Dalton.
I would hope so. That's all I'm saying. I would hope so.
It's not a hope. It's a fact. Let me go. I'm gonna go find you the Pac-Man Jones comment on Andy Dalton, bro. Let me go find that. Have you seen what he was like, bro? We couldn't win a playoff game because our quarterback sucked. Yeah. He played with him.
Jarrell, Pac-Man Jones.
When
I
Andy
can
Dalton
find
was
you
making the
10 quotes of
playoffs.
Pac-Man Jones in the last 10 years that are.
When Andy Dalton was making the playoffs consecutively, his starting corner was Adam Pac-Man Jones. And Adam Pac-Man Jones said the reason they weren't winning those playoff games, which they should have, you got an AJ Green, is because of Andy Dalton. And you thought that same Andy Dalton was better than Bryce Young. I guarantee you this. If Andy Dalton
So
played
just
against the
because they had
Rams, I
AJ
would have got
Green.
smoked, bro.
Just because they had AJ Green, they should have won.
No, I mean, they had a good team. They had a really good receiving
They were
core.
okay. They were okay.
They had a good receiving core. Geno Atkins is maybe the most underrated defensive tackle of the last 15 years.
And if we're
Like, they
being
had
honest,
people.
we're being honest, that team overachieved because of the second or third round quarterback that they had.
Because
Was
of
pretty
Andy,
good.
he
was. Are we now just gonna say that Andy Dalton is a bum?
He's not good, bro.
He's not a starter today.
If we had to rank the guy all time, Dalton is above Bryce Young. Wow, this is insane.
I wouldn't do that.
What is going on?
Well, I mean,
on resume and numbers, cool.
He 3 years in, so I mean, he got a lot left to play for. Yes, bro. He got a lot left. He gonna get an extension for.
I think he has 2 seasons before he might be Andy Dalton today. I'm being honest. I mean, we're not. I'll say this. This is a hot take.
That's the bias right there. That's the bias.
It's crazy, bro. Like,
I'm being biased too.
That is.
Biased.
That is.
You think Andy? So if
because
Andy
the guy
Dalton
can do no right. He can do no right.
If Andy Dalton had played in that playoff game this year against the Rams, would you?
Andy Dalton has 3 Pro Bowls. Do y'all think Bryce Young on the path to ever making a Pro Bowl today? To making 1 Pro Bowl.
Have you seen who makes the Pro Bowl today?
Who cares about the Pro Bowl?
Your favorite quarterback. What's your favorite quarterback?
Who cares about the Pro Bowl?
All right. So
Snoop Huntley and Shador made it in the past 3 years. Bryce Young can make a Pro Bowl, bro.
You know the difference here too? Andy Dalton is the 35th pick in the draft. This guy that y'all defended to wits end for throwing 12 touchdowns in a season was the number 1 pick.
Bro, y'all failed him, and he overcame that. It's been stated, bro. We go in circles.
So you feel like Bryce Young is solidified now. He's a good quarterback.
He's a solid quarterback that's ascending. You gotta have weapons now. He was throwing to bums, bro.
What we care about Bryce Young right now? We talking about free agency.
Because he's freaking talking about Andy Dalton getting traded in free agency.
I did not bring up Bryce Young.
You brought up Andy Dalton, which brought up Bryce Young. Shout out to the
You know why you brought up Andy Dalton? Like, he's gone. Talk about him leaving.
Oh, hey, look. Why we always do this regulation of what we can say here? Andy Dalton.
I'm not doing a regulation, but
I'm out to Andy Dalton for securing another job.
You are the
because y'all thought he should be
Young
playing
conversation and
with,
not a free agency.
Dylan
That's
Brooks.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's all. Shout out. I love this. Hey, listen, whatever the next team he on, I want all y'all better buy his damn jersey. Y'all better all buy Bryce's.
With what money?
Las Vegas Raiders jersey. I want to see all y'all with it on. Make sure you get one.
Go support the Red Rifle. Salute to you. Anyway, shout out to
Eagles fan now.
I hope Bryce Young get a nickname.
Anyway, a lot of Commander fans were freaking out in their minds initially because it looked like we weren't doing anything, but Adam Peters helped us get younger and faster on defense. Really good signings. Now we desperately need a receiver. If you asking me who I want in the draft, if Jeremiah Love is there at 7, I'm running to the podium for us. Or if we're getting
you don't get Love. We get Ohio State receiver.
You get Jordan Tyson, and we keep it moving. I'll take Jordan Tyson over Carnell Tate every day of the week.
You go receiver because your boy going out this year.
Oh, I know. And we get Jordan Tyson then, and life's good.
Yeah.
No, I've already known that.
Do you like what Peters done?
Oh yeah, I should say I love the defense. Like us getting Leo Chenal, I think, is a really good linebacker who can cover and he's athletic. Nick Cross coming, that's dope. I think Chig is going to be an emerging tight end. Someone we can kind of plug and play. Like as reliable as Zach Ertz has been, Zach isn't a yak machine anymore. So
he on contract?
No, Zach Ertz isn't.
Oh, don't bring
but
him
I'm
back.
sure we might resign him maybe.
Don't bring him back.
I mean, if we don't, that's cool with me.
You don't need him.
You're right. I love we did defense. We got edge rushers. Praise God. Brought back Tim Settle, so it should help our run defense. Like I think we really locked in on defense. It wasn't the sexy picks that people wanted, but yeah, we're definitely getting a receiver. So shout out Jordan Tyson. You can come on down. Make it Arizona State again, bro. You got Rashad White, you got Jaden. Ayuk is the best kept secret. He coming. So yeah, bro. I'm cool. Oh, and I will say this: shout out to the Panthers for getting Devin Lloyd and Jalen Phillips. That was fire. Super dope. I wanted Devin Lloyd. Y'all got him. That's a huge move. Shout out to Dan Morgan.
Two of the top guys in the free agency.
Yeah. So their
Defensive
defense
wise.
should be really, really good.
Really good. Really good.
And if they can
I don't think
do a slot receiver or something, y'all gonna be good.
Yeah.
I think
I
you'll
think they
win
still
the
need
division outright this year. The Panthers.
We need another lead back.
Yeah.
Maybe a more proven tight end.
They just
Yeah,
signed Dylan, but I mean, I think you still need to get somebody in the draft. Because the guy that was waiting on that they drafted 2 years ago, he been injured since he been in the league. So I don't know if you're banking on him or what, but I think like Harper said, you go out and get another guy. You got to get another receiver. And I think they should be set if they do that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still moves that's going to be still made for now. So we'll see what happens. And we'll see what happens with AJ Brown.
Do you want to draft another receiver, even if you are able to get AJ Brown?
Nah, I think we go O-line.
That's fair. You do need O-line.
O-line or defense. I mean, we got the linebacker from the Ravens since we lost one of the guys that went to your team.
Oh yeah, Chasing. Yeah. I did see that.
Which he was I liked him. He was fast, got to the ball, had moves at the line. But I think we go. If we get AJ Brown, I don't think we need to draft. We should be fine with what we got. And then you could get another running back.
There are some good ones in this class.
And get Stevens. I like Stevens. I like Henderson. That's a 1-2 punch. But if you got another guy that can be a bruiser, I think you can go get him. But also go get a D line. If we can't get somebody, a D lineman or another linebacker. But first pick probably gonna be O-line.
No, I'm not mad at it.
Even though we did bring in the guy, but we'll see. Any last words?
I think it's all been said.
Yeah, no, it was a good pod.
KD, Twitter fingers.
That's fine. PG County all day, baby.
It's gonna be.
With the count,
it's dope. Y'all got them 2 PG County guys too.
PG County breed greatness, man. That's what it is, bro.
Well, it should be exciting. I'm low key like, all right, what the Commanders gonna do? Because like I told
that first
JP
day, was
like,
looking bad.
Splash. You got to make splashes. Stop saving the money. Stop holding the money. Make some splashes and go get some guys. And I think y'all did that. And guess what? You still got money.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah, man.